following contest is presented by the Real Fight Club Radio. Taking place at 165 pounds, this bout is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, this fighter is 23 years old, standing 6 feet 2 inches tall. He holds an official record of 1 win, no defeats. His official weight, 163.8 pounds. He hails from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He's representing House of Arts. Please give it up for John Robinson. Introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, this fighter is 34 years old, standing 5 feet 11 inches tall. He holds an official record of 2 wins opposite of 1 defeat. His official weight, 163 pounds even. He's coming to us tonight by way of Baltimore, Maryland. He's representing American Muay Thai. Give it up for Stefan Sistek.
All right, contested at a $165. GK rules, Jory Kickboxing rules. Robinson, blue, 6'2", 1-0 from Philly. Came in looking pretty stout there, right around a $170. Sistek with the red gloves.
I love seeing these size matchups go down.
Big boys.
See how much Robinson can control that air and let Sistek know that if he comes forward, he's going to be walking into something that stings, whether it's a jab or a low kick. He's got to control that space and let Sistek know he can't just come forward for free.
No, not. And listen, you want to give up the real estate here, and that's where these strikes and these front kicks and these teep kicks are going to play a lot of equity. And you see Robinson right there. I mean, he looks like a fighter. He's got that lean build. Tree trunks down there too. See if he starts to let his legs go a little bit, and right on cue.
Nice. What I like to see a tall fighter do, even when they're just standing there, is jab the air between you and your opponent there, just because it gives them something to know. When you come forward, you're walking into that. Good uppercut, caught him right underneath the right eyeball there.
Front kick.
You got to control that air. Very nice kicks. That's one good way to do it. Keep them hands at home. You know you're fighting a power puncher. You threaten those kicks, gives them a reason to keep those elbows tight.
And to your point too, Jeff, what it's also showing, the judges right away, a little ring general shit.
Exactly. The center is his.
Just missed with that straight right hand on that strike. See if Sistek.
Again, it's very dangerous for the shorter guy to keep his lead hand that low. He's already got easy access with his jab. Got to get that left hand higher if he's going to walk forward.
Yeah, I would suspect too, if you're Sistek, you got to start chopping the lumber a little bit with some of these inside kicks.
That's what's dangerous against a tall guy that can time your kicks well. He might be able to just pop him with a jab when he's in kick range. Seems like Robinson has Sistek hesitating just a bit off of how the first minute went.
Showing a feint with the left. See if he comes back again. There's that right just missed with a strike. They'll meet back in the center of the ring early on in round 1.
Very disciplined hand position from Robinson, too. Not letting that lead hand get lazy for him. Making sure he's ready for the
oh, goodness, a straight right down the boulevard. That caught him. Gorgeous strike. Left himself wide open.
Yep. Very good straight right. Staying calm and collected in the neutral corner as well. Let's see if he keeps his composure or if he goes wild here.
He's got to keep his guard up.
Good, a wounded animal can be the most dangerous, they say. Great way to finish the round.
Got out of the round, scored it 10-8.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely brilliant strike with the right hand. Saw the opening and just unleashed.
And you can see right away Robinson talking to his corner. His eyes were very sharp that round, too. He knew where he was going. That was one of the first right hands that connected to cause that swelling under his left eye there.
So any fighter knows this, whether it's going to be swelling or it's going to be a cut or not. What do? You see that right there. You see the welt under the eye, and you just come out and you start to pepper that eye.
Oh, yeah, that's a big confidence booster.
That's where I think right now he's going to start incorporating more of the low kicks, because what's going to happen? I'm going to try to catch him. I'm going to open up.
Now, what's good is he has a lot of confidence going into the second round. If he can just maintain what he's doing, doesn't look too fatigued. Jesse Swain, you know, has a lot of experience cornering and being in these deep waters. Let's see what adjustments he can shout out to his fighter. See how Stefan Sistek comes out in the second round.
Sistek predicted a second round knockout. Now, again, he just got 4 in the first. He's got to regroup and he's got to recover. And maybe this phonetical pace, this type of style, the Dutch style kickboxing, maybe he's got to ease back a little bit and have a little more poise, because if he does that, he's going to leave himself open and get caught like he did in round 1.
Robinson picking his moments when to come forward very well. You notice he's hanging back and sitting back, but when he chooses to come forward, he is very precise.
How about that head kick? Sistek throwing out. Missed with that spinning back kick. Red gloves, Robinson in the blue gloves. Robinson scores That knockdown late in round 1 for that 10-8 round. This is scheduled for 3. Good combination. Another right hand caught him.
The ropes kept him up there. That probably should have been an 8 count. If the ropes keep you up, that's an 8 count. Yep, they should probably stop it there. That's the 3rd one in a round, if you ask me.
And now you had to deal with that eye, and now you got blood trickling right out of that left nostril. Stefan Sistek taking some shots here, and you just got to wonder, gets himself up against the ropes again and starts to absorb some punishment. You think they'll stop this one?
What I hope and what I hope I see is whether the ref does it or the corner does it. What we don't see enough is corner stoppages, I don't think, especially in these amateur fights. It's sometimes you just believe in the toughness of your fighter so much that you might put him in a bad decision when you know the fight may be out of your hands. I don't want to count anybody out, but the way he's swinging and running in, if Robinson keeps the precision he's had for this whole fight, probably going to get a finish here.
Yeah, and listen, you love the courage and the guts. It's feast or famine. You cannot go for the knockout. You have to establish your strikes a little more and keep your guard up top. That's been the problem early on in round number 1, and we saw it again in round 2. Same type of shot, same type of strike. It was the right hand.
Straight right. And it's turning him, too. He's looking away, too. So Robinson has his eyes locked on the target, whereas Sistek isn't seeing where the shots are coming from, which is, again, the one you don't see is the one that can hurt you. Catching those teeps is dangerous. I was going to say, go for a Superman punch or fake those kicks, land your punches. Robinson is operating at a very high level for someone with just one fight.
Left inside kick by Sistek. Feinted a little bit. Robinson again looking for some range.
If Robinson could stick his jab out there, I think Sistek's almost going to run into it if he just sticks that lead hand out there a little bit more. Very nice find in his right hand. Beautiful work by Robinson here.
And mixed up with the body shot, and I saw the referee was really watching closely Sistek because, again, if there's an unwillingness to throw and counter, that's one thing. The inability to throw and counter, that's another thing.
Exactly,
and that's when you have to stop the fight.
And as a cornerman, you have to wonder, you've seen your fighter, you've seen them spar. When are they past the point of what we're here to do, which is learn, get better? I don't want to be too rude, but I think Sistek has kind of learned all he needs to learn from this fight. If you go through the rules meeting in the back, they tell you if the ropes keep you up, that counts as a knockdown. So in my eyes, he was knocked down 3 times in that round, which under this rule set, 3 knockdowns in a round or 4 in a total fight would be a TKO finish.
And conversely, for Robinson, who's 23 years of age, he's already been able to establish the strikes with the right hand. He's opened things up. But again, the MO on this kid is cool, calm, and collective, and we're seeing it.
Definitely.
He's not getting rattled either when Sistek is starting to come with those wild over-the-hand right hands and trying to strike and go for the fences. Look, if you're Robinson, you know exactly what's going to work. Let me open him up a little bit with some front kicks, get the guard to drop, and then go with that right hand and end it.
Exactly. You're seeing him feint that teep a lot more now. Sistek keeps trying to catch that teep. You're seeing him work that Superman punch in. He's really getting to operate off of what he's done in the first 2 rounds. You're seeing him make decisions, not just out of nowhere, but based off what he's knowing is working for him. Yeah, love to see that out of amateur fighters.
Yeah, and using his height brilliantly, too. Again, connects with that right strike. Inside kick, they'll converge. Counter kick by Robinson now. Sistek momentarily caught that teep kick, just missed with a left strike.
Good, I'm not sure, but I would like to see some uppercuts from Robinson as Sistek is rushing in. That right uppercut's landed a few times on him.
He thought about it.
Yeah, but I was going to say, he whipped it a little bit, especially the way he's ducking his head forward a little bit. He knows the right's coming, so he ducks his head for that straight right. Yeah, there you go.
Another right. Oh, he's out on his feet. Yeah, you got to stop the fight.
I think that should be stopped, not an 8 count.
No, that should be it. Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah.
Tough guy. We know he's tough, too.
No doubt.
No
one's questioning the heart or the toughness. You got to let the fight another day. Well, the first thing is that shot, that's an equilibrium shot, too. Exactly. Because if we go back, I don't know if we had a replay of this. You watch his eyes go back. That's it.
And it's good to see he's in good condition right now, able to talk to the corner of his opponent. So hopefully not too much damage, but all fighters do see the doctor after every fight, so rest assured fighters are being taken care of no matter the result.
And how about this? How about John Robinson early on, perhaps fighter of the night, only 2 in?
A little early to call it, but definitely so far, no flack to Mustafa and Karouche, but yes, definitely performance of the night. If you're trying to put on a show, that's what you want to look like right there. Got a stoppage, established some beautiful skills, fought the style of fight I'm sure his gym and coaches planned up to a T.
Keep the audience engaged for the rest of the night. All right, back up top to our ring announcer, Adam Christ, to make it official.
At 58 seconds of the 3rd round, your referee has called a stop to this contest, declaring your winner by TKO, John Robinson!